Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today I want to do a recap from the town hall today. I think there are three important things that you need to know from this town hall, and surprisingly, the most important things are in like a 1 minute section from the first 10 minutes of the town hall. This is Brybro summarizing some of the things that are coming tomorrow and this week. Massive changes for Splinterlands, so definitely stick around for this one, and I'm going to unpack kind of why I think they're so important too while we after we hear what he has to say. He's going to tell us about SPS Brawl rewards coming. He's going to tell us about a new airdrop card, and he's going to tell us about Lux Vega. Those are the three things. Let's hear what he says. I can't believe how concise and quick this is for such an important amount of information. Listen to this.
Other than that, we got some, I would say, three big features coming out tomorrow. So first thing is going to be SPS Brawl rewards. That is slated for tomorrow. That governance proposal did pass just a little bit ago, and so that's finally Cryptomancer got that all implemented, and that's slated to hopefully go out tomorrow. We have the first Chaos Legion legendary airdrop, Kain. I know that was
Rift Watcher airdrop. Kain. I don't know anything about this Kain though. I want to know more. This was originally the card we were going to get airdrop from Rift Watchers, the first one. And they changed it because they felt the stats somehow didn't match this artwork. And they're going to use this artwork later. But yeah, Kain is coming out tomorrow. So we can expect an airdrop from our Rift. If you bought Rift Watcher packs, that's available. That's gigantic. I can't believe that's a throwaway 10-second announcement. I want to know his abilities. I don't think we know his abilities. If you guys see, if you already know them, I want to know. Drop in the chat. Let me know, because I need to know. I need to find that data.
released just last week by Nate, and so that's actually triggered to go off tomorrow. I think shortly, right after the release. So there will probably be an announcement when that gets closer. And then we also have the Lux Vega shop page going live tomorrow as well. In case you guys didn't see the announcement, I know Chatter posted it earlier today, but all that information is live. So check the official announcements.
Actually, I'm editing the video, and I just heard Brybro say that there was an official announcement from Chatter. And so I wanted to check out that announcement and augment some of the conversation in this video. So this is Future Dwayne talking about this topic, but I'm super glad we caught this because there's actually a ton of stuff here I didn't know about. And I want to speak on this. Chatter dropped a comment in the official announcement page on the Splinterlands Discord, and it says we are kicking off Monday with some exciting news, and that's today, the town hall about Lux Vega. The team is excited to announce that the promo card will be available for sale to Splinterlands shop through the Splinterlands shop for all players on Tuesday, November 15th. That's not tomorrow. That's a week from tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific or Eastern Standard Time. So tomorrow you can expect the store to be available. The active sale time will begin November 15th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It says anyone who purchases a ticket to attend Splinterfest will have the card reserved for them at a discounted price. Discounted $300 off if you have a regular ticket, $2,000 off if you have a VIP ticket. Yeah, that's right. There will be 1,000 Lux Vega cards for sale. 1,000. That includes gold foils. I think there's only 40 gold foils if I'm not mistaken. 60 maybe. All remaining cards that are not part of the Splinterfest ticket reservation and discount will be going on sale at the same time. So there's about 700 cards that are non-reserved that are available to you. I think all of the gold foils are VIP reserved, but the balance of the regular foils are theoretically available to anyone for a price of 1 million DEC, $1,000. Now, it's not really $1,000 because the market value of DEC is lower than PEG at this moment. But if you can collect 1 million DEC, or if you're holding 1 million DEC, regardless of whether DEC is below PEG, above PEG, they will accept 1 million DEC as the price. It's not technically $1,000. It's a max level card. We knew that. However, vouchers can be used to discount up to 50% of the total $1,000 at $1 per voucher. So we were right about that. $1 per voucher, 500 vouchers. That's about $125 worth of vouchers if you bought them today on November 7th. And you're getting $500 worth of value out of that. So, the card's not really $1,000. It's not even really $850. approximately because of the DEC cost. It's something more like, you know, $400 for a max level amazing neutral summoner, one of a kind, the only of its kind, the only that be fought in every single battle. And it says the sale will run from November 15th, like we said, November 15th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard, till November 22nd, a week later. Any Lux Vega cards remaining, this is why it's so important. Any Lux Vega cards remaining at the end of the sale will be burned. So please ensure to use your promo cards during the time if planning to. Splinterfest attendees who purchase tickets will have their Lux Vega code emailed them to closer to November 15th, and we'll make another announcement at that time. So this is why this, in my opinion, is the most important conversation from the Splinterlands Town Hall. This card is amazing. It's relatively inexpensive, especially because of the mechanics around DEC and vouchers right now and how they're being accepted at higher than actual market value. But then there's simultaneously the bonus if you attended Splinterfest, and you know I did. So this card's awesome. It's going to be game changing. It's relatively affordable. The sale is coming soon. The store will be available tomorrow, and a ton more details are coming, I guess, closer to November 15th, which is a week and a bit away. Guys, back to past Dwayne.
And then other than that, check out the shop page because there will be a timer for where you'll be able to buy the new Lux Vega neutral summoner. Other than that, we just got a few bug fixes I want to kind of
No bug fixes. The timer he mentioned, like, first of all, that was 3 gigantic announcements. SPS rewards for brawls, Kain the Rift Watcher, he said Chaos Legion, the Rift Watcher airdrop, and then Lux Vega, man. And to say in the tack on in the end at that Lux Vega is going to be, there's like a time, he said something like it's time sensitive. What they're referring to is there's a 7-day window, and Aggie does mention it later after Brabro finishes. There's only 7 days with which to get this thing. If you want Lux Vega, you have 7 days. And man, Lux Vega is going to change everything. That neutral summoner is for real and is going to be super, we know it, is going to be deeply powerful, introducing a summoner that you can always play. One summoner that could play theoretically in almost every single match. Yeah, that would be predictable. That's not going to really cut it for the max level sort of, you know, if you want to win tournaments or if you want to succeed in brawls, that's not going to help you thrive exactly. But man, if you want one card to have maximum impact, it's going to be Lux Vega. And of course, it's not cheap. It's $1,000 for the regular foil, but half of that gets paid for with vouchers. And then the vouchers are selling for like 25 cents. And they're probably going to accept them for a $1 value, which in and of itself makes that half price, that $500, half of the price, which is $500. If they're accepting vouchers for $1, you need 500 vouchers. 500 vouchers times a quarter is like $125 US. So we're talking $125 worth of vouchers. We're talking $300 off from your ticket to Splinterfest, assuming you have one of those. And then I guess, you know, $200 left over that's gonna be paid in DEC accepted at peg value. I feel like, generally speaking, this is not going to be an expensive card. Like, if you attended Splinterfest, you will have enjoyed that. Apart from this Splinterfest was amazing for $300. The idea that I now get $300 discount on an amazing card makes Splinterfest so much better. But it's that really, I don't even count that money. Like, that was money spent on an amazing event, not on a cool card. So it really is like a $700 card to me, and then that's being paid in all these assets that are being recognized at a higher value than what their market value implies. So Lux Vega is hugely exciting. I can't wait to get hopefully 2 copies. After you see the video, make sure you get in there, and it'll be under the shop window, and there'll be a Vega, I would assume, on the header here. And then for sure, they also talk more about the SPS Brawls as the conversation unfolds. And they're not certain that it's going to be taking effect in the next Brawl. We do have a Brawl queuing up. The next Brawl will be taking place in like 6 hours, it'll be triggering or starting. And and for those of you who watched yesterday's video where I was doing my guild brawls, that episode or that one battle where I used Aura did work out. This was the one battle you didn't get to see that I did think I was going to win and we didn't get to see. Let's quickly watch it because Aura crushes it. There she is, Quora. And somebody in the comment section said, why didn't I put Quora in the back and use these meat shields? I wanted Quora to have the extra melee from Brownie and the extra speed from Brownie because I want Quora to start killing so that Quora has the opportunity to bloodlust. So I thought, plus with the low mana, I didn't think he was going to bring anything that was going to be so substantive that it was going to be able to tank me. So I actually thought if you bring Sneak, which I found unlikely because of the low mana, then they're going to get gutted. But these supports are actually, this one in particular is really important to what I was trying to do. Let's watch. And while we're watching that in the background, the SPS Brawls are going to trigger probably not this upcoming Brawl, but actually the following, from what we're being told. And look how it does get close here. But man, that magic and the heat, like we're dropping, look at this card. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is an epic card. That's a level 1 monster, level 1 epic. And I saw in the comments on that video, somebody has a gold copy of that card on their account, and they were wondering what they could sell their account for. That's an interesting question. I would think if I could get a level 3 of that card, which doesn't, it gets 1 more hit point and I think 1 more speed or something. It's not, it gets 1 more hit point and it gets immunity. Certainly that'd be a really nice benefit. I'd say that's worth, I don't know. I mean, if I could buy it off you, I'd offer $50, which would put it among the most expensive. It'd be the most expensive epic card, I would think. Maybe you'd say it's worth more. Maybe you could say it was worth 75 or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I digress. The SPS Brawl battle rewards do not sound, from the way Bribro was framing it, that it's going to be available in the next Brawl, but probably the Brawl after that, even though the code is kind of ready. And lastly, we talked about Lux, we talked about SPS, and lastly, the Kain. I don't know enough about him, but of course I'm excited for another airdrop. And so tomorrow you'll be able to pop into your gems, airdrops. And there he is. Yeah, Kain. So this was the promo card. That's why it's technically not an airdrop. And there's Kain in the background there. And we'll be able to, for every 200 packs you bought, which means I should get 2. I should get 2. I'm guaranteed 2, but then there's a possibility of more. So that'll be nice. I don't know if this one's legendary or what the rarity of it is. Clearly is a deaths card. It looks kind of, what is it? It's not a summoner, is it? I have no idea what any of these are. So I'm super pumped to see. Guys, if you know anything more, if there's blog posts that talk about Kain, I want to see that in the comments below so I can educate myself. But man, in 1 minute from the town hall, I really felt, and I watched the whole thing, and there was tons of other good stuff in there too. Talked about TD, talked about lots of great questions from the audience. We talked more about the old proposals that didn't recently pass and those that did pass. And even Weirdbeard had a great conversation with Aggie around some of the kind of the community sentiment around some of those things, and maybe what else we could do to to help with DC, for instance, or Chaos Legion packs. So lots of great conversations, and you should watch the whole thing. But I really felt these were the most important things for me in particular. The one standout is Lux. Lux available tomorrow. 1 week availability. After that, I guess not available at all. So let's be attentive tomorrow, looking at the screen and seeing what the windows and options are like. I don't know how we're going to get our discount if we attend the Splinterfest. I know they're going to give us some sort of code. I don't know how to, I assume it's going to come in an email because we had to give our emails. But tons to figure out tomorrow. And I felt those are the biggest things. Guys, thanks so much for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.